sorry. I know I suck. So, yesterday we went to the car show. Make this go down. They're gonna throw me off YouTube. I don't monetize my shit or even try, but they'll still get you. So, yeah, we went to the car show yesterday. We got everything there, drove. It was like 6 hours of driving to Phoenix, which is glorious. Wear my hat, because you got to have the hat, right? Yeah, and I totally forgot this camera, which is my only good camera. So we shot a bunch of B-roll. These things are so sensitive to light. So we shot a bunch of B-roll with my little Sony cam and my iPhone, which is getting the images stuff off of there sucks. So anyway, we'll hopefully insert some pictures and do some stuff, but we're back in the garage today. These harnesses that I've been putting off, I haven't been putting them off, I've been diligently working to get to them for the last week. But there's always something, right, boys? So we're gonna build harnesses today. I won't bore you with that stuff, and get back on Pete's car. We're watching the World Cup. So yeah, not much got done. Well, a lot got done this week. We made a bunch of stuff to sell on the website that has to be done, because if we don't do that, we have no money. So we got a bunch of that stuff done, but nothing done on Pete's car. But we're going to. That's the plan for today. Look at this. So you see this? See how this is gonna like line up here, and then that goes back there, and it will weld on to the intercooler. Blah 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 blah. But look, here we have them. We have them made out of aluminum, and we got our brackets. Our brackets. That's how we welded a bolt to this guy. We're going to weld a bolt to that guy, and then angle iron down this, so it'll just bolt right on there and there, and that's how we're gonna hang our intercooler. Before we do that, I need to finish this right here, which isn't too far. I have this is all done. So these guys are neat. We got these Easy Fab guys. These are Easy Fab. You find these on the website, and they're just like a little ring. I don't know. Can you see that? And what you do is you stick it in between the pipes. I have it on this side, but you're not gonna be able to see it. Yeah, you can stick it between the pipes, and you can just weld this. You just melt. This sticks up this part right here, and you can just melt. I got video, so if you want to see the video. The other good thing is when you're all on your own, like I am now, you can stick it between these guys, and then use it to make sure you're straight. You know, that you're flat against your surface, and you can get the rotation correct, and you can do like I do. You can make little marks on that, and then you can just take it off and weld it normally. So I've made my marks, and we need to tack it up and then make sure that that's correct. Then once that's done, we can figure out the wastegate like we did over here. So we got to get that done. Once that's done, downpipe. Well, yeah, I got to get the downpipe so I can figure out the wastegate, and then once that stuff's done, we got to make it all connect to the cold side. Just so simple. The other thing is, so these guys can be like, the other thing is these guys can be like, think of this like a piston ring. And so sometimes you got to file them a little bit, especially in the bends. If you think about it, this bend's going to get a little bit tighter because of how it's squished in. So you just stick it in a clamp. Take your, however you want to. I use a 4.5 inch cutoff wheel on a grinder, and just give it a little grind to clearance it out, and just clean it up afterwards, and you're ready to go. The cool thing about these, you don't have to back purge. They have lots of benefits. You can check out the video on that, but I'm gonna get into getting that stuff done so I can get this car out of here and get my other stuff in. I got the Pappy's patina that we got to throw on the Phoenix. I'm super excited about that. And then I also got to fix the wagon because Blue's sad. She's the 4Runner's really high for her to jump up, and she likes the wagon. I like the wagon too. So we got to get that fancy engine over into the wagon, which will happen at some point.
Why is it so hot? All right. Hopefully, let's see this right down through here. Ah, yeah. That's what you want. You want to be able to get in and out without having to take everything in and out. So that tucks down there. It misses the steering column and the firewall and has room for a V-band to go around it and goes in without anything having to come out. And that is pretty much all of our prereqs. Yeah, so we'll get it up in the air and take a look at it, make sure that from there it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, we're not missing anything. And yeah, cool, easy peasy.
Man, typical high quality filming is what we do for you guys. So there should be not near anything off the wall, off the steering shaft, easy to get the V-band in, and it'll just shoot down the tunnel. We're gonna notch that guy and it'll go out the back, and this guy's just gonna go down and out the back. Easy peasy. So we got a wastegate. I got a brand new microphone thing, but I gotta read and do computer stuff, so forgive me. But I got little clippy boys that look like a little robot-y cockroach bunny has climbed on you. But apparently the sound quality is good, which is always something I'm chasing. So wastegate, much like the other one, I think. I am just gonna keep it nice and tight. Now it's gonna need to go down. Whoa. Push it back and easily clear the bend. What are you doing over here? It is going to go in front of it. It's never easy. I'm gonna have to lift it up and take a look from the bottom and see what we got, because it always looks one way, one angle, but you gotta look at it from multiple angles. Start making assumptions. Start assuming. Broskies. Look at this. It's like a little pager boy. I think it's working. The fan's going. Benny's chewing a chew toy, and we're trying to fit stuff. Can you guys see that? Probably not. So we got that little stub done. So we're just gonna go ahead and tack it. Probably just weld it out. We'll see how the filling hits me. Tungsten looks okay. These old shaky hands are probably not okay.
taking a smoke show for no reason here. Oh, I know why. I know why we're making a smoke show, because we are shorting out. Because it's aluminium, and the aluminium sucks. Especially the trans, especially the anodized aluminium. It's gonna make a smoke show. So this will be better. This will be mo better. Oh, that's aluminum too. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's different. I mean, it sounds weird. Just gonna have to trust me on this. We're just gonna run this. We're just gonna autogenously weld this guy, and there's a reason for that. Yes, this. Can just. You gotta be careful, boys and girls. So I blew that out. You know, my good buddy Pete ain't gonna be too terribly mad, because you're not even gonna be able to see that where it's going. And well, I mean, but that's, I should have recognized. I was just lighting up, and I was getting this fireworks, so you know something's wrong. You know something's wrong when that happened. So I was lighting it up on that, and I was getting the fireworks, and you know something's wrong when that happens, and that's why I burnt through the anodizing, even on the copper. That happens. So you just gotta think about that stuff when you're welding. You know, how's your ground? Where's it coming from? What are the warning signs? As soon as that thing started sparkling, I thought it was gas. I was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe the gas just hasn't flown to the cup as good as it should have, but it wasn't, and I should have stopped. And I knew it wasn't the gas, because I was like, it shouldn't be the gas. Trust yourself. Use the force. All right, so we whittled this guy out real quick, so we kind of know that if it goes in here, then we should be good. Here's top tuna trick. These, if you got one of these, this radius is about 3 inches. So if you get your nub and start grinding, then when it comes off, that'll be about a 3-inch. It'll fit up to a 3-inch pipe, kind of, sorta. Well, what I do, besides grounding out on the fancy, sorry, I had this cooling down. I like to cool her down quick. So it's so thick. What I'll do with these guys is I end up grinding the flange on the inside down, because there's like a step there. I want it to butt up to each other, and then once I do that, I tack it on the outside, and then I just autogenously weld it real quick. I'll just run it around, let it glue itself on there. I do the same on the inside, and that's it. Easy peasy. So yeah, to get it to contour correctly, what I'll do is I'll use one of these guys. You can see it better here, and I'll just stick it on there, and I'll like, oh, where's it touching at? And that's how you know how to shape it. So you'll stick it on one of these guys, because this is the same OD that it's going on, and then you just use a little flappy boy, not to remove the skin from your thumb, but to remove the metal from the flange, and now it should. Oh, it's Mellow Yellow. I used to love this song when I was a kid, because I like Mellow Yellow, the soda. We's was poor, so don't be judgy. All right, and then this guy is ready to rip. Tater chip. It's got to go on there. So I got to mark this, and then I have to take everything apart so we can blow a hole in that pipe. Hooray! I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video here. Leave you guys with some pictures from the show. The car's coming together great. I'm glad that I actually have time to work on it. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, the new microphone, and if if there's stuff I can do, let me know. Feel free to comment below so we know how to better steer the channel. Until next time, it's Mike Monkfab signing out.